A supporting cast of people that you can trust. I'll be honest with you. My supporting cast is a little limited at the moment because I don't know who to trust. I can trust my crew. I definitely, with all my heart, I trust my crew. I even trust them more than half of my family because, they have been there to pick me back up whenever I've fallen to the ground and I feel like I can't get back up. They have helped me through a lot over the years. So, a supporting cast of supporting people and trustworthy people is always good to have. I will admit, do you sometimes fight with the people that you are close to? Yeah, we all do. We all do. I do. Everybody on Jersey Shore does. Teammates fight sometimes. Example, the Jets situation. Everybody fights. Everybody that you're close to. But what matters most when it comes to fighting with the people that you trust is how you work everything out. That is the main thing that will determine whether the supporting cast and you are actually tight. Me and my crew, we're tight. And another thing, I just want to say this real quick before I move on. I love my crew more than anything. They're good to me. They accept me for who I am. And, I would do anything for my crew. That's how much I love them, and that's how much they're like a second family to me. And, so, to my crew real quick, I love you guys, and thank you all so much to everybody in my crew who have been there for me and have helped me through my hard times and, have picked me back up whenever I felt down. No matter how many times I have fell down. You always help me back up, and just know that I love you guys, and I'm here for you all, any of you, if you ever need to talk. So, I just want my crew to know that you guys are important to me, and that you guys mean the world to me. And I will definitely put aside anything of mine for you guys, because you guys have done that for me, and I will do the same. Now, to all the people out there who are going through what I'm going through right now, I encourage you to find that supporting group of people that you trust and people that you know that will never turn on you, no matter how many times that something comes up, or you get into a fight with someone, or not really a fight, but in somewhat disagreement. You know what I'm saying? Because you see, having a supporting group of people, it's a good thing to prevent you from being alone in the world. Because if you have that supporting group, you know that no matter what, if you ever need just to vent or just to let it out, that group is right there behind you. So follow from my example. Find a supporting group as have I. Like my group. My group is amazing. I love them all. So find your group. People that are going through what I'm going through. Now, next, to address the people that are going through what I'm going through. You're not alone. You are absolutely not alone in this world. Just remember that. And for anybody that I know on my Facebook and my Twitter followers who are going through what I am going through right now. You are not alone. And just remember one thing. Don't ever give up on life. No matter how hard it gets. No matter how tough a situation is. Don't ever give up in life. I have had moments in my life where I wanted to give up. Where I just felt like I can't do it anymore. Do I still feel that way? Of course, we all do. We all feel like, we have moments in our lives where we just want to give up and throw in the towel. I've had moments like that when I was a little kid. I've had moments like that during my high school days. And, just, you're not alone. Don't ever give up. And, if you ever need someone to talk to, even though some of you out there who I don't know on my Facebook or my Facebook friends or my Twitter followers, this message is also for you. You're not alone. And if you ever need support or advice, feel free to message me. Feel free to ask for my number. And I do not mind helping because I feel you. I'm going to share a couple of things that I have never shared with a lot of people in my life. I used to be very selfish a long time ago. I used to be selfish with my family, with the people I care about, sometimes my crew. Well, let me think. I used to be very selfish a long time ago, and I was an angry person. I had a lot of darkness in my heart. And I've looked to a lot of things to make me feel better, which actually did not. I get angry a lot. I would take a lot out on someone because, my chronicle anxiety. But like I said at the beginning of this video, chronicle anxiety can come from a lot of things. Consistent stress, traumatizing events. I've had both. And I'm doing everything in my power every day to fight it. I've done some things I'm not proud of. I have, said some things to people that I am not proud of because of my anger and my frustration with my life. I've done things to myself that people have worried about me. Said some things that people have worried about me about. I sometimes would lose it. And I would do things like some of you who know me have seen me at school a couple of times punch the wall or throw things or get very pissed. Because I was hurting myself and I was hurting the people around me. And, any of what I just said, it's not an excuse for the people that have tried to been there for me, and I have taken anger out on you, and I've taken a lot out on the people that I am close to. And to all those people, I am sorry for doing that. It's hard, struggling every day, trying to find a place in your life where you feel like you belong, and where you feel like your life has meaning, and you feel like you're not so far behind. And I do feel bad for that. I will be honest with you. None of what I am telling you tonight is an excuse for the way I have acted. There's some of you out there who still look at me as I'm full of drama, blah, blah, blah. I'm overreacting, blah, blah, blah. What I'm doing, blah, 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 is not good enough. The fact that I party because to relieve my stress is not good, blah, 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 and I'm doing it for the wrong reason. Stop right there. I will admit one thing. I did, when I first started partying, I did do it for the wrong reasons. Because I was stressed. And because I didn't know what to do. I couldn't talk to anybody. I couldn't say anything. No matter what I did, or no matter how hard I tried in situations, no matter what I said, it never mattered to anybody, and that is why I did that. Do I still party to this day? I'm not going to lie to you, yes I do. Why do I do it now, though? Because I enjoy it. Because you get to just be wild and have fun and, you know, just enjoy yourself and just dance, dance your butt off, which some of you know I do all the time anyways, because I love dancing. Because I'm a good dancer, and plus it relieves stress. So, you know, there are other people out there who are also going through the same things I'm going through, or, you know, have done the same things I've done. And so, you know, to all of the doubters out there, for me, you know, I'm sorry you feel that way about me. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody in this universe is perfect. But all I can say is that if most of you get a chance to get to know me, which most of you already know who I really am, then you'll see that I'm a nice person and that I'm not a jackass. You see, and that's another example of chronic anxiety, where you feel like you have to impress people, and where you have to, you know, be a specific way for people. That is another example of how I get that wrong every time. Chronic anxiety happens where you feel like you have to be accepted or do things for other people just to feel like you belong. Here's the truth about that. To the people that are going through that feel like you have to do things in order to belong, or, you know, you don't have to do anything to feel like you belong. As long as you know you're a good person and that you're around that good group of people like I am with my crew, and you know that you belong, then that's all that matters. Don't spend the rest of your life trying to impress other people, trying to please them, put yourself aside for them. People that you're trying to belong with. But if you are close with people like I am with my crew, then, you know, if they really do need your help and you're going through something on your own, put yourself aside for that. Because that is reasonable, because you are putting yourself aside for the people that have been there for you and that have done nothing but support you. You know, or just, I might have just said support twice, so I'm sorry. Another thing, you know, that's a perfect example, and that's a good reason. That's the only thing I will say is when to put yourself aside, is when someone you care about is in having their own issues, own serious issues. Because you also want to let the people that you are close with know that you care about them. So, you know,